guys, it's Postbox Pat and welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys some early gameplay of the new heavy shotgun coming into Fortnite Battle Royale supposedly tomorrow. So the new heavy shotgun is a brand new shotgun and hopefully it's going to be a epic and a legendary item. We could also assume that it's going to do absolute tons of damage from around 80 plus I reckon, and maybe even one shot in the head. Now with the heavy shotgun, the aim of it is going to be of a more long range shotgun. I don't know the exact stats of it yet, but in this video I'm going to be showing you guys gameplay of it, not from Save the World, from Battle Royale this time. Yes, I found a source online with someone actually accidentally getting it on Battle Royale, and I'll be linking their channel down below for this because it's an absolutely amazing footage and video itself, so we'll check that out in a moment. But for now, we are actually in Save the World. I'm going to be testing out a few other shotguns and kind of going over which one it's most likely like the ones I have. I actually have a shotgun called Nightclaw, and it's the one that's level 50 there, equipped to my inventory in the first slot. Now that is the most similar shotgun I personally have to the heavy shotgun because it's got a decent range on it. Well, probably one of the best range shotguns in Save the World, and it does absolute tons of damage as well, up to a 1000 damage on Save the World, which is probably similar to one shot on Battle Royale. So here is the gameplay of the new heavy shotgun. The idea of it was actually taken from a guy who looked like he was playing on the PlayStation, and it looked like he accidentally found it from a chest called the heavy shotgun. His version of the shotgun was an epic shotgun. He picks it up for his rocket, not too sure why he chose it for his rocket, but obviously he was very confused. He's zooming in with it and stuff. It's got the red dot on it. It looks really awesome. Now it's got 7 bullets in the mag from what we can see. The crosshair is actually really small, smaller than most of the other shotguns. Being more of a long range shotgun, I assume this is going to be kind of like an SMG type thing. It's probably going to be not very good in close range compared to the others, but it's pretty awesome. So let's take a little look at the stats there briefly. So we can see here it's 4-star and the damage is roughly going to be about 73.5. Obviously we can expect the legendary version if it is possible and there is a legendary version, or maybe even a rare version. We could probably expect the legendary version to be 80 damage and the rare version maybe to be 65. Rate of fire is 1, which is standard. Magazine size 7, which is decent, and then reload time is 5.9. Now the magazine size is a decent amount of size. The fire rate is every 1 second, so boom boom 1 second, not too bad. You can probably get a decent amount of kills with this. 2 shot maybe in the body if you get a headshot or they're on low health, or maybe 3 shots. So generally it's an alright weapon. We'll have to see exactly what style of play it sees. So right now we're going to see the guy actually use this. Credit to him again. It's absolutely awesome to see someone get this leak. I've never seen a leak of a weapon before like this. I can't 100% guarantee that it's real footage, but near enough 90% of me says that it's real. Obviously I don't want to lie to you guys just in case it's not real, but 90% of me does say that this footage is real because obviously he's in Anarchy Acres, the storm is closing in, he's in the last 8 players, he's got 4 kills. It pretty much looks real, and someone forging this isn't easy to do. Again, he's checking, he doesn't actually know what's going on. He's like really confused with the shotgun. He's like, what on earth is this? So he's picking it up, dropping it, picking it up, dropping it. So you'll be able to see right now that he goes in and tries and gets a kill. So he breaks down that, and as he goes through here, you can see that he's got his normal AR out, and he's not actually using his shotgun, and he sees a guy, and he's like, you know, he's going to try the shotgun. 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 52 damage, he's getting at that sort of range, and 56. So it took exactly 4 shots to kill someone at that range, with a decent fire rate, much faster than the normal pump, so he got a decent amount of like speed there. Again, I will show this gameplay again, but to be honest, this shotgun looks like it's going to be kind of in the meta. It looks like a lot of people are going to combine this maybe with the semi. You can kind of see this shotgun probably being 2 shotgun type thing. People will be using this at range and then they'll be switching to the semi when you're getting closer. Definitely a new meta potential there. Definitely with kind of out overwriting the pump in general. Obviously the pump is a massive shotgun and a lot of people like to use it, and personally I love using the pump, but I could definitely see this shotgun seeing a good play within the community if the stats are correct. Now obviously from the stats that we've seen so far, personally I think they're okay. I think it could be a little bit more powerful at range. He was obviously only getting 52 damage roughly there, which wasn't really what he really wanted. Obviously we want to see higher damage at that sort of range. We don't want to be seeing them low figures at that sort of range. He grabs his rocket again, but it is awesome to see these leaks of gameplay. I do have some more footage from Save the World as well, which I want to rock to you guys because it's absolutely crazy to see some of this. So I'll put some of that in a moment, but let's just get into this with the shotgun. As he goes to rush this guy, you notice that he's kind of a bit nervous and using it, and he probably got reported potentially because obviously he's got a gun that isn't in the game. He may have thought it's like a game creator or something like that. I don't know what I would have thought if he was in that situation, but as he goes into push of it, I'd be very nervous like using it as well. I'd be desperate to get the kill, but he definitely does 4 shots, so he's definitely getting roughly 52 damage there. It's about 4 shots to kill, so he does pretty well, but it's not what I expected. And again, I will run that footage again because it is something that a lot of you will want to see. It's absolutely crazy. I've just never seen a gun like this in the game yet, and seen like a leak footage of it. It's crazy to think that Fortnite have actually put it in. Obviously, he must have got it maybe when he just added it into the game, but they didn't put it in the servers. Now, the footage was actually recorded on the 19th, I believe, so it's 2 days old, almost 2 days old. It's 20th today or 21st today, so it's almost 2 days old. So it's not that old at all. We are on the 21st, so obviously they may have put it in the game and they were like, oh no, quick, cancel. And obviously that guy got it just as the servers that we got put in, he got it just before that happened. I've never seen, there's been a lot of bugs and stuff within Fortnite recently, but I've never seen anything like this. So the heavy shotgun is going to be awesome when it drops potentially tomorrow. I hope it drops tomorrow. We can't guarantee it. Obviously, we do get a lot of issues. I am going to be covering all the challenges on my channel tomorrow as well. So if you want to stay tuned for that, come over, stay tuned for it, and I'll be covering all them tomorrow morning. So if you want to know how to do any of them or any of the new features being added in, I will be covering them. Hopefully, I'll be dropping some more shotgun gameplay as well if I get some cool kills with it. Depends how good the gun is and depends how it feels for me, and I would definitely drop in some of that. So let's take a little look at some shotguns from Save the World called the Backbreaker, which is exactly the same shotgun as this. So again, I will link this person's channel down below. They've actually got footage comparing 2 shotguns in this, from the Backbreaker to, I can't remember what the other one was called. It was called something like, I believe it was called the Super Shredder or something like that. It's like another shotgun within Save the World, and basically he's comparing them. So this shotgun he's got here is the Backbreaker in kind of like a white camo. The one he's got currently equipped is an AR, and the other one there in the middle, I believe, is the Super Shredder. So 2 different types of items. One like explosive. I'm not 100% too sure on the other 2 items, but the Backbreaker is that one there he's got equipped now. Obviously, he's got an ice effect on it, but you get the idea of it. The crosshair on Save the World is much larger than what we've seen in Battle Royale, which makes me think, what exactly is going on there? Well, the footage that we're watching here is very, very old. I think this footage may be a few months old. It's definitely not something recent. It's actually PC footage, and obviously on Save the World, you want a bigger spread rather than a narrow spread because you want to kill more zombies. Depending on the situation, that's why he's got 2 different shotguns and he's comparing them. Obviously, I'll link that down below with the footage, but you get the idea of the Backbreaker. It's going to be absolutely cool. It's actually known, it's going to be known as the heavy shotgun within Fortnite Battle Royale, but in Save the World, it's known as the Backbreaker. Now, personally, I didn't have the Backbreaker, so I couldn't get any footage of it, but I managed to find a bit of footage online. If any of you guys do know anything out there for like Save the World, like some group chats or something, I'd definitely be interested in going in them because I really do love playing Save the World in general, and it'd be awesome to be able to do some trades and stuff and get some people in some videos who you may be a pro Save the World player yourself. If you class yourself as you've got every item or got near enough every item in Save the World, please do leave a comment down below and do like the people that have actually got this stuff, and do tweet me as well. That would be the best way. If you've got all the stuff on Save the World, tweet me with a picture and I'll surely to get in contact with you because I love playing Save the World. If any of you guys are really high level on it and have a lot of stuff on it, it'd be awesome to get in contact with you and actually play that with you. So the footage I'm going to leave running for you guys, it's on right now. It's actually me showing off this night shotgun, which is kind of similar, called the Nightclaw, going to be similar to what we've already got. Now the shotgun I'm using there isn't the Nightclaw, and that's just a weird shotgun that we'll probably never ever see in Battle Royale. It's more like a spread effect, whereas the Nightclaw is very similar to the new heavy shotgun being added in. Basically going to be the same sort of concept, got the same sort of reload speed. It's more like a standard pump, like sort of shotgun you see like a stakeout or something from like Black Ops 1 or something like that. But it's an awesome shotgun, and it's definitely something potentially that Fortnite possibly could add in the future if they don't like the heavy shotgun. You've got to remember, Fortnite have got to be careful on their weapons. You can clearly see they're taking weapons out, realizing they added them in too soon, which I did say ages ago. I mentioned that Fortnite are adding in weapons way too quickly from what we expected, and I was like, oh, they're adding them in a bit too quick without actually working out exactly how the effect's going to be, and they're going to have to probably remove them. And fair enough, not many games remove items, and Fortnite are removing items, so I'm pretty surprised with that. You'd see games like Call of Duty and stuff, if they were to add like a new buff or something, they would never really go back on it, whereas Fortnite are adding weapons and stuff, and they're like, you know, this isn't really seeing much play, we may as well take it out of the game. And I've just not really seen that in my entire gaming history, should I say, really within many games on the console. So it's interesting to see them doing things like that. You don't see it very often within games, and it's awesome to see like how they respond to our feedback within it as well, because obviously with the smoke grenades and stuff, I personally did like the smoke grenades a lot. I've got quite a bit of footage somewhere stored where one of my friends would down and then use the smoke grenades to smoke out the area, and then I'd go and revive them. But you don't really get many situations like that, and now with smoke grenades being taken out of the game, That can't happen at all, so hopefully in the future they will add them. Well, they did say they're going to be reworking them. I don't know how they're going to rework it, because obviously a smoke grenade is pretty simple. They could make it as in like the team don't take any damage, and the enemy team could potentially take like maybe a little bit of damage within the smoke, maybe like 5 DPS or 2 DPS, so 2 damage per second, which wouldn't be too bad at all. Potentially we could see something like that, but I don't know. The future of Fortnite with weapons and stuff is starting to get narrower and narrower. Every week we do get a new item. Who knows what we're going to see? We could potentially see a knife or something like that within the future. I do have one of them in Save the World, which I'm going to show off in the future. Something like that would be awesome within Save the World in general, so potentially that'd be really cool. We got it in Save the World, so it is awesome, and it does quite a lot of damage, and we could potentially see that in Fortnite for like stealth people, and it could do like 75 damage or a knife concept. There's tons of concepts out there with different weapons and stuff, and like different items like the storm shield and things like that, which I could make videos on, but to be honest, I'm not going to be making videos on them right now. In the future I will do a video about potential items. Maybe save Fortnite, take like a 2-week break or something to work on an update, because obviously with Fortnite bringing out items every week, it's quite hard to bring out so many videos related to all new items when we really want to focus on the items that are actually coming. But if you guys want to see new items potentially that could be added from Save the World, I will make a video on that. There's tons of items that aren't even in Save the World which people want to see in the game. For example, the hand cannon originally wasn't actually in Save the World, and they both got added together, which was a clever concept. The hand cannon doesn't see too much play, and I personally think it will possibly go into the vault in the future. But that's it for this video. I hope the heavy shotgun meets up to standards what everyone wants. Hope you've enjoyed the gameplay for that. Share this video around so your friends can see it, and if you're not subscribed already, stick around for some awesome Fortnite content, because I bring out Fortnite content every single day. Once again, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and this is Postbox Pat signing out.